Hello, my people. I know it's been quite a bit since I made a video. I think about 2 days, maybe three, I'm not certain. I I've been a little busy. I've been trying to keep up with my college work, and again, although it's art, it's still time consuming. It's learning a new program, some digital program. So it's interesting, it's fun, but it is time consuming. Let's see. I have not had contact with the ex for a little bit since I blocked her, and she did send an email, and I replied to one, and she replied again, and I just ignored it. So, I think it's best that way until shit gets settled, stuff like that. I did go to my very first Pride festival with my son. That was kind of fun. We had a really good time. We took Pepper. Even Pepper had a good time. She made some friends, you know. It was interesting. I love how everybody was so accepting, you know. It was really great. Like, I've been to similar festivals before. Like, when I was in college, I remember going to this festival, and it was more like a hippie festival, you know. And everybody loved I have to put lotion. And everybody loved each other, just because they were hippies. And it was just, anyway, it was just a beautiful environment, people being themselves. We saw a few furries or furbies. I don't know what they're called. People that dress like animals. And I got to chat with some of these kids. Like, there were a lot of teenagers, and they made these costumes themselves. I was like, what? I was so impressed. But anyway, I had a great time. That was on Saturday. Sunday, I went to visit a church. I was invited to a church. It was so nice. It was a Christian church. And, when I was with my ex, I've been to Methodist, Baptist, I don't know what. I mean, it's still a Christian church, but anyway, this is a non denominational and very LGBTQIA friendly. It was excellent, great people. The only bad thing is that it's far. It's like 45 minutes away. Um, but it was nice. It was really good. I had a really good time, and I'm sure we'll go again. Julio really liked it too. Julio's like, "Mommy, they're so friendly," so it was pretty cool. Um, let's see. I don't know if anything else has come up. I told you what happened with that other person. Completely blocked her. Haven't heard or anything from her, and that's okay because that was that was some crazy shit. Um, I don't know. I don't have anything else working on. Just the master's class, and I do have to start. Part of my master's thesis is to work on a mural. So tomorrow I have to go and check out the wall space and hopefully get started with that. And I had to turn in a draft yesterday of what I'm gonna do. So, but that's about it. I don't have much more to share, guys. And I know I said I was gonna put a video up every day, but I have been busy. Like, normally, like, I would take a break and watch TV, and sometimes some of the videos that I make is because I'm sitting on my couch, and or not a couch, it's a chair, ironically given to me as a gift from my ex mother-in-law, who's an awesome person. She's an excellent person. Anyway, usually I kind of sit and watch TV and can make a video, but I haven't even had the time for that. So, you know, maybe I'm hoping that today, I think I'm gonna take my son out for breakfast, and then paint. I think I'm gonna get into that room and paint today. At least start something. Maybe I will alter the painting I started of my ex-wife and see where it takes me. I know that it's not gonna have hatred in it. That's not me. It's not gonna have that. But it's going to definitely have my feelings incorporated in it. Definitely. I think the feeling is not necessarily, it's definitely not hatred. I don't hate her. I don't wish her any harm or anything like that. It is a lot of sadness and a lot of disappointment, you know, and a lot of confusion. Like I want to figure out where we went wrong. And I honestly, and the more I think about it, I honestly think that when I allowed her to control me. I did. I allowed that to happen. And because I allowed that, when I realized it was happening and I put a stop to it, then I was a whole different person, which I guess I was, because I wasn't really myself when I allowed her to control me, if that makes any sense. But anyway, so it's not hatred or anything. It's just kind of figuring out where it went wrong. And I believe that it went wrong when I was like, yeah, you can't, you're not gonna. I remember one time that we were pissed or something. We had a big fight, and it was her house that I lived in, but I paid half the bills, like literally, maybe a little bit more than half. So she we had a big old fight, like a huge ass fight. And she's, get out of the bed, get out of my room, get out. I was like, no, I don't think so. I'm sleeping in this bed. It's not my bed, but I pay for it, you know? And she's like, get out of my room. And I was so pissed off. I was like, you know what? Don't fuck with me. and I think, and I think that's that moment right there. She's like, oh shit. And I was just remembering that. I don't know why I was remembering that. But anyway, yeah, it's too bad, you know, that it went crazy somewhere in there, And I just, you can't change a person, right? A person is who they are. And I just wish that she was kinder. And I'm sure she wishes that I was fill in the blank, right? So, but anyway, um, like Alyssa says, find your alignment. Find what it is that you want in a partner first, obviously, before you find that partner. When I met my ex, I was new to being a lesbian. So I really didn't know what I wanted in a relationship. I was like, yay, lesbian, yay. But I know that in my life, I need somebody who's kind before anything. I don't even care if they're freaking poor as hell. Kindness is so important to me. Kindness to others, kindness to each other, kindness to, have empathy, have compassion, all of that. And that's what I'm looking for. And that is what I know it's going to make a successful relationship, or it's a relationship that is going to align with me, because I feel that there will always be that loving kindness, because it's what you initiate or you begin. I don't know. Just still looking. Doesn't matter, But I am kind of just putting myself out there only for, friendships. Nothing, I don't want any fucking nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. None of that, Just friendships, have good time. I'm actually going camping this coming weekend with a group of girls that this group I met. It's like a social group I met online. And I've already socialize with them like 3 or 4 times. So I'm going to go camping, and that should be fun. And things like that. That's what I want to do. I don't want to like fuck, like lesbians call it U-Haul. It's funny because the other day I saw a I saw a drawing of some lesbian said, the new RV, and it's like a converted U-Haul into like a living. Oh man, I never knew that about lesbians. That's, I'm educating myself on that. But I thought it was funny. Anyway, I'm gonna stop this. This is already 10 minutes long. It's really good. I'm gonna wake up my son so we could go out for breakfast. I don't want to cook breakfast today. And I tell you, I live so close to everything. We'll just go to Waffle House, and that's $20. All right. Peace out, people. Bye bye.